Alright, I should be live. Let's see, I'll set everything up. Give me a moment. This works. Yep. Okay. There we go. I hope everything works. Is my mouse displayed? Let's see. Probably. Or not, maybe. I don't know. It's not very important. Yeah, I have a lot of projects here. Let's make a new one. And let's make it right. I'm using XNA Game Studio 4.0. It's really old. Oh well, really old is a little much, but it's basically for Xbox 360 and PC. So yeah, it's pretty old. Let's see. Heromon Remade is the project gonna be called. The final project's obviously gonna be called something else, but or the final result. But here we are. Okay. So I already have graphics for my battle sprites and everything, so it's gonna be used from my previous project. Sorry. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure that I have a chat open as well. I want to be able to see the chat clearly. So just if you wonder something, if you want to ask something, just use the chat. I'll try to pay attention to it. So first of all, I need to be careful what I do here first. So I will call this first class battle. I think it's appropriate. Yeah, let's call it battle. Into a battle, you bring, let's see, public battle. We want to bring team T1 and team T2. So this is the battling teams. This is the only thing we need for now. The game obviously doesn't understand the concept of a team yet, so we have to define it later. So Let's see if the stream even shows the test play. Let's see what happens in the stream. No, it doesn't show. So I get an error message. Let me see if I can pop open the... Yeah. As you can see. I will switch to the full screen option when I test play, I guess. But yeah, we get an error so far. The battle's gonna have an update function. This is where everything within the battle will happen. All the logic behind the battle. And we have the draw function. We're gonna use a... Let's see. We need to use the XNA framework in each class to have access to the sprite batch. Let's call it SB. Yeah, this is... I'll probably add something to the update later as well. But this is pretty much all I can do right now in the battle class. So let's go ahead and make the team. Let's define things in order. So team is not going to be easy to make because we don't have any definitions for our Heromon, the monsters that are going to battle. But a team is made out of a list of Heromon. Mons or Heromons maybe. So that's basically a list made out of Heromons. I know it's gonna piss people off if I put the S because of the plural of, like, for example, Pokemon. It's probably just Pokemon as well, but it's to make it easier to understand while reading the code that this is plural. It's not. It could be one, but it's probably more. HMs, let's call them that. List Heromon. Oh crap, it's trying to help me. Heromons equals HMS. So like we put the list of Heromons in this class, and we call it Heromons here, just to move them from another class into this one. I'm gonna pretty much do the same thing here about teams. I could already do that. Team... Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. Here. There. Heromons equals HMS. team 1 and team 2. I'm gonna make them private. I think I'm gonna do the same with the other one. Let's see. Team 1 equals T1. Team 2 equals T2. Great. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to have this private, but I'll do it for the time being. I'll maybe change it later. Okay. I think I want as well a public integer, so that's a number, a whole number. Active ID, let's call it that. And let's put the active ID at 0 to begin with. So that means that it's gonna be that if active ID is 0, the active Heromon is going to be the first one in the list. So if you switch Heromon, you're gonna change the active ID to whatever slot the other one is in. Let's see how it turns out. I don't need to make much of an update function. Maybe I'll do it in the future. We'll see. But we're gonna have to put the draw function here. And make sure that we need to draw the active one. So Heromon's active ID dot draw, and put the SB in. It's gonna make no sense right now. This is what we need to do right now, I think. This is gonna be one of the more complicated ones. The Heromon class. Because it's always a question, how much responsibility should the Heromon class have? And each individual Heromon, should they have their own class? That's also a good question. Last time I had every single Heromon have their own class. I don't know if it's a good idea. Do I really need to give it its own class? I really need to think here. Let me drink some Coke. So, if we put down the pros and cons, if I make a class for each individual Heromon, the pros are that in the code, when I read the code, I will know exactly what Heromon it's referring to, just based on the class name. And I can be more creative with the classes for each individual Heromon. But the cons, it's gonna be more complicated for the system to refer each class to a I think this can be made with just one class for it. But I will need like an ID, like a Heromon ID, and the system to make sure that the ID stays the same unless it somehow like evolves or something, or if you trade it with someone else's Heromon. And so that the system always knows that it's the correct Heromon. You don't want it to change mid-game. I will stick to one Heromon class. I might change my mind, but it will be painful to change my mind. Okay. So when creating a Heromon, I might actually be able to create a Heromon only with giving it a number to begin with. So an integer HMID, so Heromon ID. It's gonna be confusing with like hidden machine from the Pokemon games. I'm not even sure if HMs and TMs is gonna be a thing in this game. I haven't gotten that far into the thinking. I have pretty much the story down in my head, and I will keep it inside my head and not write it down. I think it's better that way. That way I can also change it. I think I feel good about it anyways. Let's give it a private, probably public later on, but private Heromon ID. And it is HMID. Not sure if I need like an update. I probably do, but let's give it a public void draw in the meantime. Right batch SB crap. Okay. sorry, I shouldn't be checking Twitter now. Let's see. There we go. Oh, SB, sorry. Sprite batch.begin. It's probably necessary here. SB.end, I think. Yeah. SB.draw. Oh, right. Maybe I need a private bool player own. It's gonna sound really horrible here, but bool p owned pound. It's better that way. Or just, no, let's call it P owned equals false at first. So it's gonna be default that it's not owned by the players. And it kind of makes sense because every trainer and every wild battle, there's gonna be at least one that's not player owned. So it feels like it's easier to have it as default. And player owned is gonna be pound. So this basically means that it's gonna be false by default. But if I define a Heromon and say that it's not, and say that it is player owned, it's gonna be player owned instead. Let's see. Initialize. Oh, crap. Let's add a folder called textures, and then a folder called Heromon. Player owned. Okay. Let's see. Does this pop up on the stream? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm browsing my files. Let's see. Pictures. Okay, good. I named my pictures with numbers. That's really good. There we go. Did it show up? Yep. Okay. And I'll add another picture. Okay, so I'm gonna need texture 2D, texture, and maybe a rectangle. I usually call it box. So, oh, I need the content manager. Maybe this could be private actually. I like to call this CM just to make it short. And that means that I need the content manager here as well. Or does it? Actually, maybe not. So cm dot. Oh wait. Let's call it content, and then when I actually use it, it's cm. So initialize content, and then cm.load texture 2D, and it's textures Heromon layer owned. Oh yeah, it's gonna depend here. Plus Heromon ID. There we go. If player owned equals false, let's call it that. It's easier to read than just player owned or not. Else, let's put it down. Let's give it room. So when it's not player owned, it's called this. Otherwise, it's gonna be Heromon and Heromon ID. And box is gonna depend as well. It's really hard to tell exactly the positioning of the box, but it's gonna have to be, let's do this first. texture dot width, texture dot height. I think the size is appropriate at least. So if it's not player owned, the X value is going to be high and the Y value is going to be low. Maybe 500 or 600 maybe, and maybe 10. Just guessing. It's probably gonna be crap anyways. Gonna have to change that afterwards. And here, this value is gonna be low. Maybe even 0. And this value is gonna be high. I don't know. 350 maybe? Oh, shice. Okay, right, so let's draw texture box and color.white. Color.white is it's original color. Oh shit. There we go. Okay, so we have 0 errors. I think I want to just change one thing here. What's it called again? Graphics dot preferred buffer width. Let's put the resolution at 1080 720. Okay, so if I change to this screen and test play it, we're gonna have an empty screen at least. Something to work with. Let's go back. Texture. Its value is null. That's true. What happens if I say equals null then? Is it gonna still be crying? Because I don't want any warnings. Let's do this first. Because I really don't want any warning text down below. Changed in initialize function. All right. And in battle we have team1.draw SB. I think that's all we need there. And here, so we need some testing values. We need the battle And to make the battle we need the team. So team T1 equals new team. And then we need a list of Heromon. So we need to at least make Hmon 1 and call it content. Let's just do it like this and like this and like this and define them later. Oh, let's define them here. Hmon 1 equals new Heromon. Now I have access to the content. It's gonna be 0. Or is it? No, it's gonna be 3. Okay. And it's gonna be player owned. Let's see, did I get a private message? Give me a second. My mom and my sister's gonna borrow my car. Let's see. I'm gonna have to take a break when they arrive. It's probably gonna be like maybe a 5-minute. We'll see. But I'm gonna keep going until they arrive here. So Heromon 1 is initialized. Let's make team T1 equals new team. Wait. New list Heromon. Or I'm gonna need to have 2 different constructors. The other one's gonna be just Heromon HM. Heromons dot add HM. That's what I'm gonna do. And active ID is gonna be 0. Let's go back here. And now I can actually just put the Hmon in. Hmon 1. And it's gonna be satisfied. And let's define battle or initialize it. New battle. Oh crap. T1, T2. I'm gonna need a T2. Let's create a Heromon Hmon 2. Sorry for all this spacing. Probably should put some of them together. Make it look better. And Hmon 2 equals new Heromon content. I'm gonna need to add another one. Let's use this one, number 6. It's quite ugly, but I have made like a signature move for it, I think. Six, and I don't need to put more in there because it's false by default. Heromon 2. There we go. Oh, wait. I didn't need to begin or end here. That's really crappy. Oh, shit. This is where I begin and end. Battle dot draw. That's the only thing I should need. Let's give it a second window so that you can see when I test run. Oh, hey, you got to experience an error. Not set to an instance of an object. It's because... Wait, it's because at this point the code doesn't recognize the texture. Maybe this happens when you put everything in a private function. Maybe if I go back to the previous window, I think I know what to do. I should call this texture 2D. Oh, wait. Private texture 2D. Wait. Texture 2D texture. Oh, wait. I don't need to do this. I think I see the problem. I need to put texture equals. I didn't tell the program which texture was going to have this file. No wonder it crashed. Oh, sorry. I got another error this time. So the list isn't set to an instance of an object. So let's do that. Whoa, what was that? Help library agent started? What the crap is that? Let's quit it. It's probably due to my quick commands to switch windows. I probably trigger something in Windows. Let's see. Oh yeah. Equals new list Heromon. Okay. I think that's enough. Let's see what happens when I play now. Okay, so now it drew my Heromon. The second one wasn't drawn, but maybe I haven't told the code to do it yet. If we go back to battle, I only drew team 1. So now, as you can see, they're both drawn. And yeah, mine should go a little bit lower and the other one should go to the right, so yeah. Details. Let's actually change it. Mine should be like 400 maybe. This one should be maybe, oh shit, 750 or something. Oh, that was close. So I need like maybe 20. How many pixels could be left? 15, 20? Let's give it 15 more. And that one could go 25 more pixels to the right. So 775 and 415. Let's see. Oh, it probably was 20. Okay, so 5 more pixels for mine and 20 more pixels for the other one. Okay, 95 and 20. We want it to look good, right? There we go. Now it looks perfect, I think. Maybe let's give it 5 more pixels for the other one to look even better. And it looks better in the code as well. 800. Good. Okay. Okay, so now graphically we have everything we need for to display my team and the opposing team. Oh wait, the positioning is gonna be really off. I'm thinking about the UI right now. When I select the moves, it's gonna take some space on the bottom of the screen, so I'm probably gonna have to move up my Heromon. I'm just gonna see how much space it takes. So it's gonna be 150 pixels further up. So it's minus 150. So that is 270, is that right? I think that's right. How is that gonna look right now? It's still okay. So you have to imagine, oh wait, there we go. So it still looks okay if you imagine the UI at the bottom. that's gonna be there at all times. So when you don't display like buttons to attack or select move, it's gonna be the space where you got the text to describe what happens in the battle. Right. Right now we need Oh, this is looking more and more like my previous code, but hey, let's go and see where we take all the good steps. Battle interface. I think this is the class where I screwed up the most last time. I gave it way too much responsibility. It's not gonna have much to say. Well then, like, it's gonna need the content manager probably. I think I'm gonna put a content manager here, CM, and tell the system that CM is equal to content. And to make it understand everything, I need to give it the right library. Could have a private content manager. Here I'm gonna need to add graphics. The user frame, I think I'm gonna put there first. Let's see what happens if I... Oh shit. Public draw. Oh. Public void draw. Sprite batch SB. Private texture 2D. Interface BG. I think I'm gonna call it. Under private rectangle interface BG box. Interface BG is oh, what the hell. Let's remove this one. And call this one CM instead. cm.load texture 2D, and it's called user frame. So textures. Oh wait, I should put it in another map. It should be in UI. There we go. Textures, UI, user frame. I think this is correct. And interface BG box is a new rectangle at 0 in X value and 400 and wait. It's 115 height. The resolution is 720 in height. So 720 minus 150. It should be 570. Interface bg.width, interface bg.height. Interface bg box, color.white, at least for now. And the battle should have a battle interface, B interface. Let's see. Equals new battle interface. Wait, the battle doesn't have the content manager? That's unfortunate. Battle manager? I'm high. Let's see. Content manager. CM. It's gonna mess up a lot right now, but let's do it still. Oh, there's my mother and my sister. Let's see if I can quickly adjust some things. Content. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, be right back. Alright, I am back. Gonna have to obviously pause again when they come back. It's my little sister practice driving with my car. Okay, let's see. I made the battle interface, that's where we are. It should draw like an interface at the bottom of the screen, but it's not included in here. So I'll have to put it down here. Be interface.draw SB. I think that should be enough. Yeah, okay. So that looks pretty good, in my opinion. It's, oh, wait. There we go. Now you can see. It looks okay. So that's the box where the text is going to be, the buttons for battling and everything. So there you have it. Now I really need to think again. It's always difficult with the menus. Or at least in my opinion. I need to really be smart about this, because this is one of the places where I really messed up in my last project. I did everything in a different order, so at this point I had already made the Heromon nature stats and the moves and all that. Or at least the stats and the nature and such. But I'm gonna make sure that menus work first and that they're decently made. All the menu options and all the actions taken in the menu was executed in the battle interface previously, and it made the battle interface huge. It was like a mix-up between where battle and battle interface had split responsibility between what happened in the battle, so they were both really messy. I feel like maybe there needs to be a class for each phase within a battle. So but I'm not sure. Maybe I need a class for, let's see, should it be called base action? No. Selecting. This is the phase where you select either fight, run, items, or switch Heromon. What should we call that phase of the battle? It's not going to be the same phase as when you select your move or when you select which item or which Heromon. So this is the first selection you make. Could be initial choice. Could be a class name maybe. Oh. The messed up thing here is that the logic shouldn't have anything to do with the interface. So the initial choice it has a button, fight button. Oh, let's call it fight button with lowercase. Private fight button even. Private button. Item button. Private button. Switch button. Private button. What do we call it? I don't remember what I call the run option. Do I call it just run or escape? Okay. Escape button. Switch button. Item. I call it items button even. Okay. Public initial choice. Fight button equals new fight button. I don't know what it's gonna be, what it's gonna contain. Let's just define them out of nowhere. Switch button equals new switch button, and escape button equals new escape button. I'm going to need a public void update function here. But I don't really know what it should contain right now. But what I do know is that I need a class for button. Let's put initial choice in the back and button even further. So public button. What do I need to tell a button? Do I even call this class button? Or do I call it any choice button so I have different buttons? I think so. Button, delete. Any init button, maybe. Gonna have a lot of different kinds of buttons later on. I don't want to paint myself into a corner, that's why it's really important to do everything right. Init button. It should contain a value so that it's aware of what kind of button it is. So either a string or an integer. So a string should maybe tell it that it's a fight button by text. But I think the integer should take less memory. It's really irrelevant when it comes to this size of a project, but I mean, every point of memory is, I mean, it could matter in the long run, even though I don't think so. Not in this project. Let's see, button ID or BID, let's call it that. And actually have an integer called button ID. BID. Is a field which is used like a type. Okay. Is it? Oh yeah, it is. So it should be something like this. Different kinds of buttons. And we have the update function. Private rect. Oh, it has no idea about this library. Private rectangle button box. Let's just call it texture. And I'm going to need the content manager again to tell the code that texture is cm.load. Oh, wait. I need a switch button ID case 0, case 1, case 2, and case 3. And for case 0, we have textures, UI, then we need to import the fight button. There we go. And texture equals cm.load, texture 2D, textures, UI, items button. I have not imported that yet, but let's put it in the code first. Textures, UI, switch button, and texture equals cm.load, texture 2D, textures, UI, escape button. Let's hope I named them correctly. Let's add all of them. Escape button, items button, and switch button. Okay. Yeah, this is a problem. Content manager, CM, and CM. Yeah. CM. Right, okay, so no errors right now. I'm gonna have to give it a draw function. Draw sprite batch SB. Let's draw the texture and the button box, which isn't really defined yet. Might have to add private functions for the initializer, but let's do it like this so far. Button box equals new rectangle. And it's 0, 470, was that right? And texture dot width and texture dot height doesn't help me very much right now. Okay, so that's the fight button. And the items button, let's see, where did I put it last time? I think I had it to the top right. So the Y value is correct, but the X value is incorrect. It should be 535. Or let's put it at 535 and see what happens. I could be wrong about it. And there we have 470 plus 75, I believe. So it's 545. Let's copy this. And I think this is correct. Initial choice should have a public void draw then. Sprite batch SB for no 5 button dot draw SB items button dot draw. Dang it, it doesn't help at all right now. SB switch button dot draw SB escape button dot draw SB. Okay. Then we have the draw function, and the initial choice, in my opinion, should be in battle. So private initial choice, init choice, and init choice equals new initial choice CM. There we go. The battle is in different phases. I hope I do this correctly now. Let's put this in the top. Private int phase. Let's put it at the 0 at first. Let's give the battle interface private int phase and phase equals p. So let's call this one int p. So that's the phase. How do I make the battle phase or battle interface? How do I make it draw my initial choice buttons? do I... I somehow need to inform battle interface about all the phases so that it can draw them. I don't know what I think about it. Init UI, let's call it that, and I'll have to give it in choice. Init choice in choice init UI equals in choice. I don't know what I think about this. Switch phase. Case. But I think I want to draw this one first to have it in the base, and if case is 0, then in init UI dot draw SB phase and init choice. Does this work? Does this really work? Let's see. Object not set to an object reference. Okay, so this one isn't defined here. It says, but it's based on in choice, which is defined in battle. Oh, it's the order of those. Okay. Okay, I get it. There. Let's see if it works now. Oh my god, it looks horrible. Why are they huge? Why are they so big? Hmm. What happens if I free this class from responsibility of the faces and the current stuff? So now it's the previous one. And let's see what happens when I draw init choice here instead. See if it works better. No, okay. Why are they totally incorrect in height, but they are correct in width? It's something about init button, right? Texture. Oh, wow. Okay. This was the... Yeah. Oh, wait. Escape button? Oh, right. Oh, escape. Okay. So, obviously, this is incorrect in positioning. I don't know how I could think so incorrectly. So they are 75 in height. 720 is the height of the screen. So 720 minus 150 should be 570. So that could explain. Was it just a miscalculation? Then that should be 645. Yeah, that's a lot better, but they should all move maybe 5 pixels to the right. Maybe. Let's see what happens if I do that. Oh, it looks quite bad. It's probably because they don't really fit. I think I've previously moved them into each other a bit, but let's have it like this for the time being. It looks bad, but I don't know, should it be 1 more pixel to the left? Does that even solve anything? Oh shit, I'm sorry I didn't show. Let me show you how it looks. It looks like this now. So let's go back to let's put it at 4, 39, 4, 39. Okay. Now it looks just as bad. I think I want to change the width to +5 on each of them. It might look bad, but I want to give it a try and put them at 0 and 35. Oh wait, does it really work? 40, right? And 0 and 40. There we go. Wait, let me show. There, it looks good, right? Yeah. Okay. So in the update, we're gonna have a private update fight. Or do I? I don't really remember how to do the mouse clicking. Mouse state dot no. Mouse state equals mouse dot get state. Oh yeah, left button. Or is it if mouse dot, oh shit. Let's see. Like equals to buttons. Oh shit, it doesn't help at all. Button state dot pressed. There we go. Face is assigned, but never used. And let's say, oh, we don't have any music anymore. Let me just go back. There we go. Okay. Switch phase case 0. That's where we have the init choice dot update. No more warnings. Okay. Great. Let's see. And we need to make sure that the position of the mouse intersects with the button. Now my mother and sister is back there again. And I should add the comment that mouse box question mark. Be right back. All right, I am back. Whew. Okay, so mouse box. Yeah, we need to have the positioning of the mouse and have it I'm not sure if it's gonna be a good idea to do it here, but it's not a massive screw up if it doesn't work right. But do I want to do it like this? Do I want to do it like this? I don't think so. Let's do it right. Let's go to battle. And I'm gonna give battle a massive responsibility again. But I think it's gonna be necessary. Private rectangle mouse box. And mouse box is gonna be new rectangle 0011, and it's always gonna update so that mousebox.x equals to mouse state mouse.getState maybe dot x, and mousebox y is mouse.getState dot y. And the update function is going to need the mouse box. Oh crap, there we go. And rectangle mouse box fight button dot update mouse box let's copy this and call it items button switch button and escape button. And then we go here and put the mouse box there. There, okay. First, it's gonna ask if mouse box intersects with what do we call this one? Button box. Does it intersect with the button box? And then we're gonna ask the question, is the left button pressed? Let's see. Is the left button pressed? And the result of that is going to be a phase change. Int phase tracker one second. Important Discord discussion. It's me and Blue Core discussing whether we're gonna stream sometime. Probably Pokemon stream. Let's see. Phase tracker. Do I want to do it like this? Is the question. So phase 0 is selecting whether you fight, whether you should use an item, switch Heromon, or escape. Phase 1 is maybe a good idea if it's the select move stage or phase. So let's put the phase tracker to 1 and okay. We're gonna have to put it here as well. In P tracker, which is a hilarious name. Phase tracker equals P tracker, which is gonna be defined here. Private int phase tracker. Phase tracker. If phase tracker is not equal to phase, then phase equals phase tracker. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to do a switch button ID again. Case 0, break. Case 1, break. Case 2, break. Case 3, break. Right. So if the case is 0, then phase tracker becomes 1. Phase tracker becomes 2. Phase tracker becomes 3. And this dot exit, right? No, there's no exit plan. No, let's leave this one empty. We're not gonna need the escape button for a long time. I'm not sure if I've made it playable yet. Let's see. Oh, wait. I'm gonna make my mouse visible first. It should be here somewhere. Is mouse visible equals true? I think that's enough. Oh, there we go. I don't have any highlight colors yet, so I don't display whether I hover over a button. Let's see if I'm correct now. if I've made everything correct, the buttons that says fight, item, switch, and escape should disappear when I click on either of the buttons. Please. No. No. Okay, let's go back. Battle always draws any choice. That's why. It should have a switch for the phase. Case 0, break. Case 1, break. Case 2, break. Well, I need only 0 and 1, I think. There we go. Okay. Please. No. Okay. Phase is 0, so obviously that doesn't change. Oh, wait. No. This is very unnecessary. This is where we need the face tracker. Okay. Still doesn't work. Okay. All right. Okay. So in the update, we give it the face tracker, and we give these ones the face tracker. I could always it's good to write in the console whether I intersect. That way I know if the button even works. No, it doesn't. Oh, wait. There we go. It doesn't respond to me hovering over the button. And that means that mouse box isn't intersecting with button box. Which means that the mouse box somehow is probably always at 0, 0 position. I think I'm gonna have to Google this one. Let's see. Let's see what happens if we always X mouse box dot X Y mouse box dot Y. There we go. It doesn't do anything, and that's relieving, because then I know the problem probably. I think I solved it. We can have the intersecting thing still be there. Let's see. So this it's so ridiculous. I didn't have the update function for the battle implemented. That's the sole reason. I mean, could be still issues, but yeah, intersecting. But clicking doesn't make it disappear. But we still have it intersecting, so we know that that part works. So we can remove that one. And add clicking on the button there. All right, let's test play it again. Yeah, it does react to me clicking on either button. That's a good thing. We can add console dot write line face tracker. That way we can see if it changes to 1. It does not change its value. I might have to change this one to an integer. remove this one and give it int face result equals 0 at first, and change this to face result and remove this one. Call this one an integer and have int face result equals 0. Wait, did I add the return? No. Return face result. There we go. No. Oh. Parentheses are important. Okay. Okay. And then return return face result. Face equals that. Let's see how this works. I'm really curious. Oh crap, it didn't change anything. Oh wait, maybe if I move this one to the bottom. No, wait. Face tracker is irrelevant now. Okay, let's do it. No, didn't work. I need constant update on the status of the face. Wait. Yeah. It shouldn't be drawing if the face has changed. There we go. Okay. So it says, oh my god. It says that face is 0. Doesn't change. I'll just replay it. Doesn't change by my mouse clicks. Somewhere. Wait. It's always 0. So this one is always 0. And this one is always 1 when I hold the button down. That's a problem. And I believe it's because it gets this one. Here, phase result becomes 1. And there it's set to 0 again. How do I make it ignore that result? It's let's say private bool hover, and by default hover is false. Hover equals true. Else hover equals false. And it's public. If fight button dot hover equals true, this is quite ugly. I'm not a fan of this. Let's see if it works though. did not help. I'm not sure why. This doesn't even enter this. It doesn't even register the mouse clicks anymore. Oh. Oh, I get why. It never enters update because it's never, hover is never true unless you're inside update already. That's why. I should do this. And public void click There we go. It always does the update. Items, switch, and escape. And click has no argument. Oh. At least be open and close brackets or parentheses. Is this right? I'm really curious now. Oh yeah. We did it, boys. Whew. Oh, finally. We entered phase result 1. Whew. I want to see if we go to another phase, if we click on items. Phase result 2, yeah. Good, perfect. Ah, so good. Oh, that was so frustrating. Okay, so initial choice allows us to select, allows us to move on to another phase. Oh, I'm so worried about battle. It's already growing. Well, it's actually not that big. Okay, well, I'm satisfied for today. 2.5 hours, that's pretty long. Oh. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you on some other stream when I have time. Bye bye.